morning, we are talking about how to extend your life, possibly even to live to 100. Of course, what you eat is a huge part of that, and today, nutritionist and author of Joy's Simple Food Remedies, Joy Bauer, is here to help us.
Hey!
Good to see you.
You ready to live to be 100?
I am, yes.
Okay.
And to live well to 100.
Exactly, and feel great and empowered. So I sorted through a lot of research. I looked at the blue zones, I looked at a lot of Harvard research as well, and I came up with a list of 6 things that everybody should incorporate into their diet.
Okay.
The first is vegetables, and there's no surprise here, but I'm specifically calling out to the leafy greens, kale, spinach, and Swiss chard. Also, the cruciferous vegetables, so cauliflower and broccoli and Brussels sprouts and cabbage. This stuff showers your body with vitamins and minerals and antioxidants. Also, it's high volume, it's low calorie, so it promotes a healthy weight. So you can live.
It's high fiber.
It's very high fiber.
That fills you
That's
up.
Right.
Yeah,
that's right. It fills you up, not out.
What are these?
The next on the list is going to be fatty fish. So when I say fatty, I don't mean fattening. I mean that they have a type of oil called omega-3s. Anchovies, salmon, sardines. These things are so great because we know when our blood is saturated with omega-3s, bear with me, it reduces the risk of premature death and
Can't I just take the pill?
disease.
I don't like fish.
Yeah, you can. Also, chia seeds and flax seeds. So hold that thought because we're going to get into that in a minute.
Okay.
But if you could have
You
these
could not
fish...
pay me enough to eat that.
But what about that? No?
No, same.
Okay.
If it swims in the ocean, I don't eat it. But
I
will
like
do a
the
chia.
fish twice a week.
All right.
Twice a week.
We know that's berries, beans.
So beans are good for your heart, but they're good for the whole body, seriously.
Did not know how she's going to land that. Okay.
Tooting is good. So when we look at all of the people that live past 100, beans.
They're big tooters.
They're big tooters, but also, but they feel great because beans help to increase gut health. They reduce cholesterol levels, and they reduce the risk for heart disease and certain types of cancers. What I love most about them, too, is they are affordable. You can get the dried, you can get the canned, whatever they're on sale, pick them up, pop them in your cart, because they also have long shelf lives.
I have been putting black beans in my eggs in the morning. And it's
I
actually really
love
good.
it.
It's tasty.
It's really
All right,
delicious.
so let's, and then I want to get to the recipes.
Berries are not only good for extending your life, but they also sharpen your brain. Nuts. A handful of nuts or seeds each day can help to tame inflammation, level out your blood sugars, and everyone's going to be happy with this one. Coffee and tea, and it could be decaf or regular, is really good for long life as well.
What are those? Are those
These
flax
are flax seeds.
So
Flax
can
seeds.
you just eat those the way you would eat?
You would want to grind these up, and you could put them in smoothies or casseroles. I put them in my pancake and muffin batter.
Okay.
Anything goes.
Okay, good. So we should all be doing that.
So we're going to be making what I'm calling my longevity smoothie.
Okay.
And this is really simple. You add into a blender 2 cups of mixed berries. I'm putting half of a ripe banana because I'm not adding sugar. That's going to give it some texture as well as sweetness. 1 teaspoon of chia seeds. This is a nut pack. An almond,
cute.
a cashew, a macadamia, a pistachio, and a peanut. Bing. And a handful of leafy greens.
Any kind?
Any kind except the Swiss chard,
I was gonna
kale,
say.
or spinach would be great.
Okay.
And this is going to be a half a cup of brewed green tea.
Oh.
Now, you're going to blend this up.
Okay.
And you are going to be very surprised.
Cheers.
Cheers to a long, healthy life. What do you think?
Delicious.
14 grams
Yummy.
of fiber and 6 grams of protein. Super simple. Is that great?
All right, now the soup we've got to get to.
This is a longevity soup, and this is the only tricky part, and it's not really even that tricky. I added 1 cup of rinsed, drained white beans, and I'm going to puree it with 1 cup of either vegetable broth or chicken broth. Okay. This is going to give our soup some texture. Now move on over here.
Okay.
I've sautéed in a little bit of olive oil or olive oil spray, 1 chopped onion and garlic. We're going to add 1 cup of regular beans. We're going to add 3 cups of chicken stock. Oops.
Is that what you just did there?
No,
okay.
That's coming soon.
All right.
Now we're going to add in our pureed beans because this is going to give it a nice thick texture. Yum. We have some stewed tomatoes, some crushed tomatoes. Look at all these vegetables
Yum.
we're getting, and rosemary.
Rosemary.
Put it all in here.
Okay.
We're going to boil and then simmer it for about 25 minutes. And look what we have over here. The magic of TV.
Yum.
This is already done. And then we're going to wilt in some of the leafy
At the
greens.
last minute or when?
At the end.
Okay.
And you're going to let that melt for about another 5 to 10 minutes. And then when you serve it, guess what I have on top? I sprinkled on some pumpkin seeds.
Oh my gosh.
This is a
It's
bowl
beautiful.
busting with goodness.
I gotta try
Isn't
that.
that great?
Yes, that looks amazing.
Is that delicious? And both of
Yes.
these are on your website. So everybody has to go home and make them.
You will want to live forever when you try this recipe. Joy, thank you very much. You can find all these recipes on today.com/MegynToday, and we'll be right back.